role does user-generated content play in your customers' content marketing strategy?
We're seeing a significant decrease in organic reach on some of the traditional social platforms, so UGC is really going to play a key role moving forward in helping to carry that brand message. We're definitely seeing a surge in increasing UGC as a core element of our content marketing strategies heading into 2015 planning, in addition to the current campaigns that we have out already.
What advice would you give to a marketer starting out with user-generated content?
It's important for us to ensure that the concept is just a natural extension of the consumer behavior, and that there's a very specific, clear call to action that doesn't really confuse the consumer. So just keeping the campaign consistent in terms of entry mechanisms and the asks, and being deliberate with that call to action. What
are your secrets for getting audiences to participate in a meaningful way and having them submit good quality UGC?
A lot of it really starts with making sure that the persona of the brand is definitely mapping to the behavior of the consumer and finding that kind of perfect intersection of the two. So for example, with Tostitos, we see there's a natural association with party. And so we're able to kind of build around that association and just bridge the connection, like with One Chip Wonder, with how consumers are engaging with the product and tying it to specific events, just making it as relevant to the individual and as the brand as possible, to make sure that it's kind of the seamless connection with try to keep the barrier of entry as low as possible. Another key element is making sure that the consumer is able to contribute where they are and how they interact with you as a brand.
How has user-generated content been more successful in your point of view than certain brand-owned content?
When we do our content strategy planning, we look at everything from, we call it a content continuum. The left side is brand content, all the way right is user-generated content. So making sure that we have the right mix, and then we can overlay UGC on those core kind of power periods for our brand. So if there's a specific campaign, or if there's a specific event like a Super Bowl or a Cinco de Mayo or something that's coming along those lines, we can naturally make those connections and weave the consumer into telling that brand story.